I don't know how about the fifth or sixth time that we've doing this 15-minute meditation, and I'm about to go on. And I got my Instagram. You guys can't see it, but look at this. I got my Instagram ready to go and do my Instagram live when we do the live meditation as well. But I want to introduce you guys to one of my guys. This is one of my great friends. I love this cat. I'm like, we are not super close talking all the time, but I got just so much love and respect for him, and I got appreciation for him for the respect and love that he has back for us and some of us old cats. They kind of paved the way, and I just think this cat took it just to the next level. This is my man. Red Cloud is in the building, on the cyber, whatever we call it, and he is here, and we're gonna have a good time. Red Cloud, tell everybody how you doing, man. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on, party people? MC Red Cloud, how are you? I'm feeling really good this morning, and just honored to be on the show with you, homeboy.
Indeed, boy. Indeed. I see you rocking that Elvis right there. He was a hero to most.
Elvis was a hero to most. Have you seen that documentary? I think it's called Elvis and the Black Community. I just saw it a couple days ago.
Okay, ooh. I gotta go check it out.
Good. I want to see a reaction video from you.
Please. Okay, I'll go check it out. I'll check it out. Well, let me go on and do the little preliminaries, a little housework. One of the things that I definitely want to let everybody know is about this project that I've been doing called the Sacred Hum. And let me see if it is even going to come up. Is it up? I don't even know if it's up now. Let me see. Up? Is it up? I don't know. I'm trying this. This is the first time. It's usually you see it. I see it come up on the screen, but it doesn't show that it's showing. Oh, that's the background. There we go. Overlay. There we go. Sacred Hum. It's the album that we did in Red. I wanted to do an album. A lot of folks don't know, and I shared with you this. Meditation has become something that has just become my thing. It's really it's helped me in my lowest points in life, and I'll just straight up say one of my lowest points is probably about 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago now. My wife and we separated. I was in full-time ministry, going full-time, doing as all as I can, quote unquote, trying to save the world, right? But at the same time, my whole family was falling apart. My kids were teenagers. They were graduating from high school, going into college. And we were meeting that transition in life. And this is what I found out, because I wasn't getting any therapy. I was just like, the Bible was my only therapy, and I'm going to just find another preaching tape, so on and so forth. And didn't realize there ain't nothing wrong with, there are some people that's where they are, but I was at a place personally where I needed deeper, someone to take me further than just scriptures. If anything, giving me scriptural principles to break down so I can find out like where I was in life. And one of my favorite therapists that I love to listen to, I encourage you guys, those that are going through any type of marital where you're just trying to tighten your marriage up and tune it up, a guy by the name of John Gottman, old school cat, a brilliant dude. And he talks about how the transitions in life, when you're having a baby, when the kids move out, those big things are things where your life just takes a big turn. And some of the most meaningful relationships that you're in often kind of get into that place where they go through this whole big, change. And it's volatile because that's when you can often lose them if they're not, like, if you don't prepare for the change, prepare for the transition. I was with a friend of mine from India, and he told me this, and I thought it was so good that I put it in a Facebook post. He said, prepare, or repair. And I was like, dang, and that's so true. If you don't prepare in life, then you're going to end up spending so much time in your time repairing. Well, anyway, when we were going through that separation, I started being serious about meditation, being still, being quiet, being contemplative. And it is the one thing that I can point to say that got me through my lowest point in life. And then not only the lowest point and my highs, now I do a show, I preach, I do quote unquote do a movie. We just did a documentary. And on all those highs, what balances me out, where I'm not like thinking I'm all of that and I'm getting into this pride place, is coming back to that pallet, coming back to that seat, coming back to that cot, that cushion, and sitting down and being quiet 15, 25, 30 minutes. And it just brings me back to a place of balance. So I've become a fanboy of meditation. I wanted to know where hip hop and meditation both meet and make a difference. And so I did this album called Sacred Hump. And so it's out there. Everybody can get it. That's it. That's the Sacred Hump commercial. Let's go on and jump back to what we're going to do today, man, because the high idea of this 15-minute, what we call it a 15-minute meditation retreat, is that we'll talk about the idea of meditation and some of the aspects, but then instead of just talking about it, Red Cloud, we actually like do it. And it's awkward. This whole podcast type thing is like an unscripted conversation that we have, where we just talking about real life. We bring up real stuff. People ask, can I cuss on this? And I'm like, that's my crowd. They understand if a cuss word come out. Don't sweat that. Just be you, because this is a point of being unscripted. So cursing and blessing might come out the same faucet right here, but that's okay, because we're being ourselves and allowing the flow to do what it does to take us to a higher place, because that's what we all want to get, is to that higher place. Skip Marley's new song just came out, Take Me to a Higher Place, that we're all going for. So Red, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about a little bit about freestyling and how freestyle rapping intersects this idea of open awareness meditation. So I'll set it up with open awareness meditation, and then I want you to have fun just talking about what freestyling is about. Then we'll do that for about 5 minutes. Then we're going to actually just do it. We're going to do about 15 minutes of a type of freestyle meditation. We've not even tried this, but if there's anybody that could do freestyle meditation, let me just prep before I talk about open awareness. This dude right here. You guys need to look him up. Go Google Red Cloud. He is a beast. He is amazing. You've mastered this style of freestyling and flowing. I've seen people throw stuff up and try to throw you off, and you just weave it in, make it look cool. I am an MC, and I understand rap and hip hop, and much of hip hop is about figuring out something cool to say that is trendy, that's catchy, and that everybody likes. Like, people pay you to talk crap. Okay, right. But and that's one level. And so I can go into my lab, which I'm known for, is going into the lab, thinking of something, and writing it out. That's one aspect of hip hop. What I love about cats like you is that you've gone beyond that and taken it to another style of hip hop, and that is just in the spontaneous, in the moment, just letting it flow and just talking and getting beyond that. I call it that inner Woody Allen, that inner side that say, you're gonna mess up, you're gonna mess up. And it's like you just like stepped on the gas and went past that location in your mind and found this place where it's like everything is yours to grab and use for rhyme and flow and make it all look cool. Which, in a sense, that's what open awareness meditation is too. Like a lot of people don't know that worrying is a type of prayer. Prayer is a type of meditation, because you're just mantraing, you're thinking about the same thing, you're wondering the same thing, you're thinking, and you're in one place and you're dwelling in that place. I think about the ancient script where Jesus told his disciples to abide with me, just stay with me, just like get in a place and just stay there, like levitate, just hum, just stay. And that's what meditation is. But a lot of folks will focus on one thing and do it. You can focus on the candle, you can focus on your heartbeat, you can focus on your breath, but it's a whole different style of meditation where you open up to everything around you and you begin to notice your heartbeat, and you notice the wind blowing, and you notice the truck that's passing you outside. And and to me, there is some correlation between that and freestyle rhyming. I don't know if you have had those thoughts, but I'm gonna shut up. I want to hear you talk about freestyle rhyming. How does that work with meditation? Does it work? What are your thoughts? Talk to me.
Man, absolutely. It's letting your mind be open. You know, it's not thinking too hard and just letting things happen, right? Mentally. And I think it's really, really awesome, especially when I was training to break the Guinness. And
Yes.
I had to really focus. I had to really pour my thoughts out and just kind of let the water settle in my head, right?
Yeah.
And just have this little peace and have this little balance in my mind so that I'm able to just flow. I'm able to just improvise. I'm not worried about a punchline landing. I'm not worried about what I'm going to say. It's just going to say it. It's going to rhyme. And hopefully it's fresh, right?
Yeah. Let me ask you a quick question. When you went to break the Guinness and you broke the Guinness, not even just the acts, what was it like? What did it take for you to actually apply, to step and say, I'm going to do this, and step up and do it? Where was your head at? Where was your mind and heart at? How did you get there, man?
I watched some people attempting it. I watched some dudes breaking it. I'm like, yo, I could do this. And homeboy who's breaking this record right now isn't even that fresh. So I watched Chitty Bang. I watched all these dudes like trying to break it, and I'm like, yo, this is I could do so much better. And then I was like, yo, I asked my wife, I'm like, yo, I want to do this, but I want to do it for a bigger purpose, not just like, oh, I broke the Guinness World Record.
Yeah.
And so we did it.
For those that don't know, explain what you do. When we're talking about breaking the Guinness, like, what did you do breaking the Guinness?
Okay, so the longest freestyle rap when I broke it in 2014 was 17 hours. And it just the longest nonstop rap, I think, with no more than 3 seconds in between words. It was, a bunch of rules attached to it, and I was able to do it.
So those that want to find this out, Google Red Cloud,
World
18
record.
hours Guinness Book World Record freestyle. So, wow.
Yo.
You freestyle rhyme for 18 hours, man.
Man, the training for it, but just like you said, meditating. I would go underwater and just breath control.
Yeah.
And I would just lap it up. I would get on the treadmill and I would just bust.
Yeah.
And just see how long I can bust and or move my feet running, and I'm rapping, like doing multiple things so that different parts of my brain are working all together and but on their own, right?
Wow. Well, you know what? Speaking of that, and you mentioned we did the quote, Elvis is the hero, was a hero to most. I didn't know this, but back when Busta Rhymes was coming on the scene, and they had their whole group, Leaders of the New School, they were mentored by Chuck D.
Wow.
And Chuck D used to make them run and rhyme at the same time. So there's something to that, man.
So it's there. So I'm with Chucky. That's the way to go, man. Run and rhyme, swim, go as much as you can. Get that breath control. I used different kinds of like oils, like for like if you inhale like a rosemary oil, apparently it opens up your brain like a good, I don't know, 75%, your memories.
Wow.
And everything starts flowing. I think if you Google that, there has to be some facts.
So you just went all in all kind of ways, and you was training like Rocky, man.
I was training like Rocky, my G. And I think the record right now was, some dude has it at 30 or something. So
yeah. But
I
dude,
held
18 hours, man. Wait a minute. Let me tell you something. I don't know anybody that does anything for 18 hours straight. Maybe breathe. That's it. I have never slept for 18 hours straight. I've never eaten. I've never laughed. I've never been up. Maybe I've been up for 18 hours straight. But to do something like that's intentional, an intentional thing for 18 hours straight, But not only intentionally, I can look stupid for 18 hours, for you to look dope, to look fresh, to do your thing and to be in it in intention and flow. Overall, coming out of that, what was that like for you?
Oh, it was surreal when I was done. I mean, my throat was just shut. We went for pho the next day. I couldn't
Yeah.
even drink the juice. My
Yeah.
throat was closed. My voice was gone.
Right.
It was a little torturous on my body. I wouldn't recommend it to
Yeah.
too many people, but it was a goal we did. And what we did is we invited like Channel 9 over to the airliner, a bunch of different news, Indian Country Today, Hip Hop DX. And what happened was, man, we used it. Like Razkaz was there, Chino XL was there. Like
Ooh,
everybody
yeah.
came to go support this, and we used that to create awareness for something that's happening in the Native American community, in the First Nations community, which is missing and murdered Indigenous women. There's
Wow.
like a large amount of bodies. Lost people lost or bodies found,
Wow.
and mainly are women, man. And so I'm like, they're not talking about it in Los Angeles. And so it was my wife's idea. She was like, yo, we should do it to raise awareness for missing and murdered Indigenous women. And we
Oh,
raised us $3,000 that
wow.
day. And we gave it to the Stolen Sisters Foundation here in Edmonton, Alberta. And they use that to like cases that are closed. They'll open them back up.
Open those cases back up.
Yeah,
Wow,
man, they'll
man.
search the rivers, they'll rent boats and just kind of like fishing,
Mm.
through this river here for, for our
For,
students.
for bodies, for remains.
Yeah,
And,
bro.
let me before we go in, I just pulled my Instagram and I put my Instagram live up. We're going to get ready. Let me introduce everybody on Instagram. This is my man Red Cloud. Red Cloud is famously known for breaking the world's record, 18 hours straight freestyle rhyming. This dude is a beast, but he is a loving beast because when I first met you, I don't know if we met on the res or wherever I was traveling or what. The one thing that I definitely remember, and it was so much love that I knew of you and knew you, and we connected. But when we were at UIWI, and I guess that was probably, oh my gosh, 2012, 2013 or something like that, 14, maybe 2010. But anyway, I was up, I think either I was right, you were rhyming, and I was watching you in the crowd, and you stopped and just said, hey, guys, I want to introduce you to a pioneer of Christian hip hop, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, man, that was so much love. I so much appreciate that. And I appreciate your love. But tell some folks a little bit about who you are as far as your background as First Nations, tell us your story, man.
Man, yeah, I'm a Mexican native. I'm Huichol, Wirariktari. I've been in the rap game for a long time. As a kid, I was a little troublemaker, but I was a battle rapper as a kid. I got into gangs. I got saved via LPG, Tunnel Rats. They
Yes,
came to my
respect,
school.
man. Respect.
They put on this huge assembly, and they were able to, number one, rap. They were able to freestyle. They were able to just love on the students and share their hearts. And I wasn't at a point in my life where I'm like, yo, I'm gonna either end up in jail or I'm gonna die or I'm gonna whatever. It's like everybody in my family in one way or another was gang related. And these dudes came to my school and told me exactly what I needed to hear, and my life changed. They didn't even have to tell me about Jesus. They didn't have to tell me about nothing. They just gave me this big brother love and came to my school.
And that's what you needed.
So that journey big, that's theory.
Yeah, man.
And then after the show, I'm like, yo, this is great, man. I'm a rapper too. And the homeboy gave me a flyer and he goes, hey, this is just a taste. The real show is here. And I look at the flyer and there's graffiti on it. And there's a dude breakdancing, free hip hop show. And have the address in Inglewood, California. And I walk down Crenshaw and I walk down El Segundo and I walk down Inglewood and I look at the flyer and I look up Del Air Assembly of God. These dudes tricked me and brought me to church.
That's how we did, man, back in the day. We call it holy tricking. That's just bad. There's so much you can mess with that, but we're not gonna do
It
it.
was, dude. It was for real, man. There's a big old gangster outside of the church, just like, hey, homie, this is God. We're all God's gang here. Yeah, big old L and X, like a neighborhood we didn't get along with. And he was
Yeah,
just like, come on inside, brother. We're all brothers in the Lord here, homie. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just a
yeah,
little eighth grader, and I
yeah.
go in, I go into this church, and then they were able to tell me what they weren't allowed to talk about at the school there,
Right.
and that's when they led me to Christ, and I
Oh
became
wow.
a Christian at that
Yeah.
assembly, and not at that assembly, at that church, following the assembly,
Yeah,
and
no
it was
doubt.
before you know what I'm around.
Wait. You were at an assembly, then you went to Assembly of God and got assimilated. And
Assimilated. Yep. I'm just the assimilated one, for real, bro. And it
oh
was just a
wow.
dope seeing that everybody at that church rapped. Everybody at that church was hard.
Yeah,
Everybody could freestyle. Everybody was so cool and so loving, and that's how I became a believer. And
yeah,
before you know it, I'm a Christian rap. Before I know it, I'm graduating school and I'm
yeah.
touring with other Christian rappers, and I'm in the business. And although I am no longer a believer, I
Right.
am still like all my brothers, you, everybody that I've met in this beautiful journey,
Yes.
have a dear space in my heart, bro.
Yeah. Well,
So
man, you are family. You're family and forever family, man. And you mean so much to us. Those of us that have done that quote unquote covert style of ministry, we all hope and pray to run into, young eighth graders just like yourself, where we're doing this craft. And we're doing the craft for a reason, but we're really trying to say, come and see, come closer to me, and whatever I have that's good within me, may it not only rub off on you, but inspire something that's good on the inside of you to where you could take it further. And that's what you've done. And you're forever family, man. What we're going to do is I want to talk a little bit more, or actually only we've talked and we're at about 20 minutes in. So what I want to do is I want us to actually go into freestyle meditation. And then after that, I want to talk a little bit more and hear a little bit more about your journey from assembly to being assimilated to you growing and where your journey is taking you right now in your system. And to me, ultimately, how meditation is a beautiful place where we all have crossroads where we still meet. So I want us to talk about that, but I'm going to shift it really quick. And as I shift it, this is what I want us to do. We're going to have like a kind of a 15-minute open awareness meditation. Now, I want to ask everybody else around that's going to join in with us. What I'll do is I'll start a track, and this is a track from my album, Sacred Hum. This particular meditation style that I call in this track, I talk about it, is I call it just kind of an open awareness freestyle. And the idea is for you, now get this, and this is for those that are out there. Ray Cloud already knows this, but something about the eye movement and looking around as you flow, it also opens up your brain. They actually say if you move your eyes from left to right, what it does to your brain, it tricks your brain to feel that you're still in movement, that you're still in motion. They found out, and this was a professor in Stanford. She would take her people that she would counsel. She would take them on a walk, and as they were walking, they would talk through their stress and through their trauma and get through it. And this is Stanford, so the weather wasn't always the greatest. So she thought, what is it that movement does to help someone walk and work through trauma? And she saw the eye movement. So when you do eye movement, your brain feels like you're moving. So if you're going through a traumatic time, this is for somebody I really feel that's watching this. Just if you could take some time and just look to left to the right, to left to right, to left to right, it opens and it gives you, once again, that kind of gets you into a freestyle flow. Now, what I added in that meditation is I was like, look from left to right and think and see whatever you see, and what you see associate with some type of gratitude, some type of gratefulness. I'm glad for that picture. I'm glad for that box right there. I'm glad for that can of raisins right there that I see, because I always got some provision to eat, and when you're in that style of constantly thinking, things come to your mind and flow. And in a sense, you always have material. So what I'm going to do is in this freestyle flow, I'm going to let Red Cloud just actually lead us in a freestyle flow that's kind of meditative. And what I will do is I'll throw up some words and just let you flow to it.
Should I take track on my end?
Yeah. So I will put a track on, and
wait, I'll put a track on.
No, I'm going to put the track up. I'll throw the track on. That way, it'll flow to the beat, and you could just rhyme on beat to that track that you hear.
You sure there won't be a delay?
I don't think it should be a delay. Do you want to go on and try it and do the beat yourself?
I might feel more comfortable in case I don't want to even.
Yeah, you go on and do the beat yourself. That's perfect. You go on and do the beat yourself. And what I will do is I will ask you folks to just look around and think about things that you appreciate, and then things that Red Cloud brings up that'll allow you to sink into a place of gratitude, awareness. This is called open awareness meditation. And we're going to let it go for 15 minutes. Are you ready? I'm going to just let you do what you do. I'll throw up some words. You let them flow. If you use the word in a way, I'll pull it down and we'll just continue to go. Okay?
I'm going to play Gratitude Shower from Sacred Hum. Is that cool?
Yes.
Can you hear that?
I can hear it.
That's knocking. Ooh. Oh. Yes. Yeah. I've been walking the path. I haven't been dead since I preached in disguise with Fred Lynch. I'm a battle rapper. I'm a master on the mic. I will grab the rhythm, let it spark, let it ignite. Let the beat come kick it. Woo. I'm gonna beat that wicked. Woo. With that delivery and message, with the flow that I come with, the lyrical hum, it's so sacred. Gratitude shower. Take my shirt off and its indigenous power. Yes, I feel the rhythm coming into brain. I let it go off and flow, let it go insane. Hip hop, you don't stop. Back in '89 when I rapped, y'all call the cops. They would show up, their heads will start bobbing. Red Cloud, baby, hot like top ramen. I'm a messenger, an engineer. Woo. And I'm freestyling with that pioneer. Woo. I can feel it in my heart, baby. Yeah. And pull out in white Mercedes. Damn. Got Elvis on my shirt though. Huh. But Jackie Wilson makes him crumble. Huh. Little Richard is all that. Yes, I got the rhythm and it's not flat. The hubcap on your tire spinning when the lyrical rhythm is coming. Now y'all be winning. It's me and you and I. This beat sounds like a Quimini. I got that Southwest on. Yes, when I'm freestyling and your neck's gone, bobbing, you feel it top to bottom. It's Red Cloud, man. Gunshot, I got him. Yes. R-E-D, C-L-O-U-D. Yeah, you know it's me. I put that 316. I put that mixture on your sphincter. Make it feel good, homie. You got that lecture. Hannibal Lecter. But I'm back again. No cannibalism, homie, but I was born to win. Man, it feels so fresh. Gotta get that meditation off my chest. I feel like my hand is sleeping. I feel like I could rap all weekend. It's that tingling sensation. Damn, y'all shouldn't have took me off the reservation. I'ma let y'all know that when I freestyle, it's that real fresh flow. Oh gosh, it don't feel weird. Oh man, I gotta grow out my beard. It feels silver and white. I still look good though, cause that's all right. Man, please don't hand me the mic. Woo. Attitude like Dolomite. Oh damn, baby. Let that head bob. Yo, I'm gonna hit it like it's Crenshaw Boulevard, Rosecrans. You'll have no chance. Yes, I'm gonna bench press y'all when I'm driving down Crenshaw. Hey, this is Hawthorne and Inglewood, but I gonna take to every single hood. Yeah. Whew. 1955, 1956. Lost the wings on Kid Icarus. I ain't melting, I ain't falling from the heavens though. Yeah, what you hear is just that heaven flow. It's so original, baby Bubba, you love it though. Whew. Let your head bob, let it flow. Yes, let your head bob, let it flow. Let your head bob, let it flow. Sometimes it's good to repeat yourself. What you shouldn't do is beat yourself up or even down. Yeah, baby boy, that's a lighter shade of brown. What you got for me, Fred? Give me some little rhyme, some words to come off the head or crawl out your bed. Rise and shine, family. Put your hands up. This is a stick up. This is a stand up. I'm a Native American, Mexican. Don't go there again. Homie, I might wreck your chin. Chin checker, mic checker, inspector, deck, or even gadget. You hear that? That's a gong. It feels just like a bong. Like a rip of that herbal. Baby, I could freestyle till my lips turn purple. Oh, holy cannoli. I want some fried bread and some frijoles. That's beans in Spanish. I'll make you vanish. I used to have a couple who would manage me in my career, but now I'm solo and I appear in your visions, in your shower. Yeah, baby boy, that's indigenous power. Meditate, levitate, take all the negativity, incinerate, let it burn away. No positive thoughts could be turned away. Knock steady, the beat is spinning, rock steady. Me, I talk heavy. Me, I walk steady. That's in peace. I keep it bobbing, keep enjoying the beats. It's a tick tock and you don't stop. To the tick a tick and you don't quit. That's the old homie Slick Rick. Me, I'm a old kung fu flick. Everybody was kung fu fighting, and now I'm with Crystal Lightning. What a transition. What a rhythm to envision. I need some words to bust for. What you want me to rap about, Fred? I know you want more. Compassion? I know you asking. But me, I've been rapping since sackcloth fashion and syntax records in 1999. Before your mama danced to Genuine. Jump on it, let's do it. Come ride it, my pony. Man, you best not be leaving. I'm a Kempo master in your voice like Jeff Speakman. This is martial arts mastery that you're hearing. I take very careful with my breathing. 2 pumps in through the mouth and out the nose. I used to rock those champion clothes when they were available at Walmart. Now every kid wears them. It's all hard. It's all heart. Don't call the cops. Boy, I can do this nonstop. Please give me my props. Yo, please don't diddy bop. Don't start no dance moves that I don't know. Just let the rhythm get your baby just flow. It's like a wheel that's spinning. It's that feeling that you're winning. Non-stop, stop, non. This is something you can't jump on or off. Cough silently. Yeah. Don't talk violently. Just let that piece hit you. Let that beat hit you. I'm here with you. Let's take a picture. Selfie, that ain't selfish. It's like a wealthy, cause it's us, bro. Where's that blue Wallace behind me? I look around, I feel it, feeling kindly. My picture board, indigenous poster. I used to prop the Costa Nostra. I used to do things that I'm not supposed to. I used to drink at the Ponderosa like a cowboy used to do. But now I'll come back 20 years like Blue's Clues to make a tear fly from your eye and find a blue clue. Why try? I'm gonna write this down in my handy dandy notebook. Don't peek, don't look. That's between me and the page, baby boy. I'm a smile, that's a symbol of joy. It ain't so hard to do. You could smile, you could try it too. You use more muscles when you make a sad face. I could feel it's all displaced. Man, I'm like a phoenix. Half penis. Some whack rappers have half penis. But me, my rhymes is the cleanest. I feel good. I be sneezing, no Kleenex. Yeah, you could say Lennox or Lennox. Man, you know what's up though? There's the gong again. Humble. Om. I wanna say it. Namaste. I won't portray it. I'll just be it. I'll just see it. The freestyle beat, I free it. We in though. 10 minutes, 20 seconds. That is meditation, baby. Check it. Kundalini or Mussolini? You want some spaghetti or you want tortellini? You want some ravioli? Then you can have it, homie. And after that, you finish it with warm stromboli. Italian bars for Italian stars. That is how we do it, homie, off the walls. The beat is always kicking, yo. I always spit that wicked flow. Cause when you flowing, your muscles start growing. I become Samoan or Tongan. Where's the gong in? Man, for this rhythm I'm longing. It feels right to let the mic just ignite. Look at the sky, it's cloudy tonight. It's raining on me. My brain's the army. Fame don't harm me. Whack rappers don't alarm me. I'ma never become oversaturated. Everybody is so glad we made it. Here we are, brother. I'm a fresh fellow. Put on glasses on Elvis and make him Costello. That's nerd Elvis. That's word Elvis. Yo, the bird's selfish. If it keeps all the crumbs to itself or the worm to itself, but where's the baby's health? Where them eggs at? In the nest, right? You best rhyme with Wes Pipes or Wesley Snipes. That's a good actor. I got the blade in the back. I might scalp you. He says I got a dope tattoo. That's Quetzalcoatl, bro. Feathered serpent. This weather's jerking. It's so cloud and musky outside, but inside, I feel the sunshine, right? Yeah. And on this side, I got a rooster. It's crowing this pride. It feels so fresh, man, to just freestyle and get this off my chest, man. Just how when a sinner pleads and he's begging for inner peace, man, I need some thinner cheese. This Bay Bell is thick, and if you please, I'll just let it all drip like a coffee dripping, Vietnamese dripping. Man, nobody tripping. It's a real good morning for you and I. Have some sweet tea and sugar and cream, my guy. That's how we do it, though. You feel it? That's how that fluid flow. We're live, 39 minutes in. But me and you will get it in. Meditation, meditation. We're all related, baby Bubba, all relations. Yeah, we gonna make this world a better place. Save your face. Save the mad dogs. Save the stink eye. Blink eye. Let your eyes go from left to right. Let your heart go from left to right. Let it beat. Let it bump. Let it beat. Let it bump. Remember? Beat, beat, the bump, the beat, the bump, bump. Yeah, I remember DJ Hollywood with Spit. That's when I knew, oh my God, that's it. I used to love that Reverend Run, DMC, man. They give the drummer some. Man, I felt it since I was a fetus. Before I wore shell-toed Adidas. Before I worshiped Jesus. I knew exactly what I need, bitch. Man, and what I need is this. Meditation. That's pure bliss. Man, that's breath control. That's brain control. Just let it flow. I'll let you know. We've done this from Canada to Mexico. Left to right. Bob your head, baby. Left to right. Namaste. Left to right. You gonna leave? Nah, I'ma stay. Tonight.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, bro. That was
Thank you,
good.
bro. That's a little 15 minutes. I did that for 18 hours. Can you believe it?
I can believe it. I can believe it. What I appreciate about doing it, you doing that, is seeing you do it, and like realizing that it can be done. There are some times, and I've seen some freestyle flows that, and it's all practice. It's the more you do it, the better you get, the more you do it. And when I first started trying to figure out how to freestyle flow, I looked at some of your YouTube pieces where you were talking about it and you were teaching. So you were one of my first teachers on how to get into that, man, and how you would like just take your time. You don't have to do a bunch of intricate, bunch of wordy, just go on and just have a good time. And before you know it, you're associating what you feel with where your mind is going, and it's like this confirmation. You feel this good and you're saying that you feel good, and it makes you feel better or more good, if you could say. And it's like this, it's on and on and on, and that's what we say in hip-hop, on and on and on. So you sparked that for me, bro. I want to
man, thank you, man. Oh, what an honor, bro. Thank you, man. So much for me. Dang, man, you're the best, bro. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I remember when I first, because I mean, I've been rhyming for over 30 years. And when I first would start trying to freestyle, and I remember feeling good and writing and saying something in the moment. And then that, like I like to call it the inner Woody Allen, that inner nerd, that inner voice that is a very critical voice.
Yeah.
And when you're not disciplined, that critical voice can shut you down before anybody shuts you down. And I would shut myself down. And for my people that, I hope I don't offend anybody out here when I say it, but I'll tell you exactly what I thought. I'm rhyming and I'm freestyling, I'm jumping out there, and all of a sudden my inner voice says, "Oh shit, you're doing too much. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna mess up, and everybody's gonna laugh, and you're gonna look terrible." And I'd shut it down.
Oh, back inside.
Something about getting past that and just saying it's okay to mess up. In fact, the best part about messing up is making up after you mess up.
That's it. That's it. With life too. It's okay to make mistakes. I love it. I love being corrected. I love learning something new because you learn something. And when you mess up in a freestyle flow, the same thing. Oh, I almost love it. I'm like, oh, I love when it doesn't land. It surprises me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It feels good.
Yeah, there's nothing like that comeback. It's nothing like the comeback. And I think a lot of folks, they use this analogy. You know, a lot of people think that your life should be this straight trajectory line where it goes straight like this, and every day is a better day. We got songs like that in the Christian world. You know, every day with Jesus is sweeter than the day before, and that's a beautiful picture. But it's
But
not
is it real?
always the full truth. In
Yeah.
fact, some of my days with Jesus have been worse than before I ever said I'm going to go on this track. I'm going to go on this journey. But the worst days were almost like a catalyst or a slingshot that if I just didn't give up, like it catapults me to a better. And so literally, instead of it being this trajectory, I kind of call it like this wilderness where it's down and up and down and up, but it's just like it spirals and it gets better. It really does in the long run get better and better, but it's a spiraling. It's you don't never fully understand and know the whole story. It's a in and a weaving in and out. So that's kind of my story.
That's the way it is, bro. You hit the nail on the head right there, bro.
Well, let me ask you a little bit about your journey, man. You said that you're no longer a believer, and I'm sure we got some believers that say, "What? Huh? Red Hot no longer a believer?" And those that follow you on your online and on your
already know.
feeds, they already know.
Yeah.
We already know. But man, I love and embrace your story. I love your story. Tell me a little bit about where that is, where you are, and what's that like for you?
Oh man, decolonizing.
Yeah.
Just taking it back, man. Just figuring out, unwrapping yourself. I got into apologetics at the end of my at the end of my walk with the Lord.
Yeah.
I never knew that world, that debate world, and I never knew a non-believer stance. And I started I put myself in a position, bro, where I had to defend biblical slavery. I had to put myself in a position to where I had to defend sexism, infanticide, genocide,
and you just said
incest.
yes.
And I said to myself, man, I is this really in there? They must be taking this out of context. This can't be right. And it's in there, and it's clear as day. Is step by step directions on how to beat your slaves as long as they don't die within 2 days. How to rape your slaves, how to trick your slaves into marrying someone and then keeping the kids and the wife, unless you want to leave your. It's the blatant sex, the homophobia,
ugly stuff.
I just had no more of it, brother, and I walked away from religion, and I've never felt better than being religionless and free of this. And now I'm just like, I put myself in the position to where, bro, I wrote, like, I took chapters out of the Bible, bro, and I wanted to make an album with 66 tracks. One for each book of the Bible. And I got in so like, yo, you can't give me this brain and tell me, no, what you're thinking isn't really what you're thinking. And God became geographical. If you're born here, there's a good chance you're going to be a Christian. Fred, if you're born in Syria, there's a good chance you're going to be Muslim. If you're born in China, there's a good chance, you're going to be Buddhist. If you're born in, India, there's a good chance you're going to be Hindu. If I was born in Salt Lake City now, there's a good chance I'd be a Mormon. So it told me, like, did I luck out? Did I just end up in the right religion and everybody else is wrong and I got it right? Or is it hella geographical? And depending on where you're at, that's going to be the religion. And I was told by people that I loved so dearly, who believed, that Jesus was the way, and I walked out. If you knew who I was sincere.
Oh, dude, I remember, man.
I'm mad sincere, and I'm sincere now.
You are. You are. To me, I see your heart. Your heart shines through. I'll tell you this, and I want to affirm you just as a believer. We had a behind the scenes conversation where you asked, because we both, especially like during the George Floyd turmoil, man, there were several, to be honest, there were several Christian organizations that I just stepped away from. And I just, but I did, and I won't name names and all of that, because I told him publicly I won't name names, but privately I came to him and said, until you are at a place where you can call what you call sin, sin. You guys can blast homosexuals and you can blast this and blast that, but you can blast people that don't line up with your doctrine and your belief. But when the finger points back at you and you got like inbred sin, you got what the iniquity is that sin that is, you're so used to it that you don't even see it as sin no more. You just see it, that's the way I am, but it's sin. If you can't call yourself out, then what's wrong? We can't break bread together. And so I stepped away. And I love you asked me a personal honest question. You was like, man, just why do you still roll with them? And I said, well, I feel that I got to be on the inside trying to make change. And I feel that you're on the outside making change. The most thing that we're trying to make change, we're trying to challenge humanity to become better.
And it's like, bro, watching you try to say, yo, watching you propaganda, watching Lecrae, watching your fans turn on you. Yeah. Watching your fans say, no, Black lives don't matter.
Right.
And as much as I want to gloat that I've left, my heart breaks.
Yeah.
Watching my brothers who I know are good people, listening to your fans turn on you.
Yeah.
Back Trump or back all this stuff that's happening, bro, and especially like you said it with the George Floyd thing, and with these Trump evangelicals. If you don't see like where Christianity is going, and you can't see like, yo, man, this is kind of culty.
Yes,
to the point.
It's very uncool. It's uncool, isn't it? And there's no love in it. There's no compassion in it. Yeah. So I get it. I don't blame you. I ain't mad at you at all. I get it. I understand. It's journey.
And that's all it is, man. I'm at a journey at my point, and at this point in my life, and I'm still friends with so many believers and so many people who were influences in me, and I try my best to just say, hey, here's another thought.
Yeah.
And I just say my point, without really banging them over the head with it. Yeah.
Right. Well, I appreciate it, man. I mean, first of all, like, your gift attracts so many. We all fell in love with Red Cloud because his gift, and it made it even that much more is that he's a gift and he's a Christian. Great, but it's beyond your gift. Knowing you as a person, hearing what you say in and through your rhymes and your raps, I believe, like Jay-Z's old line, first I got their ear and then I got their heart. You went beyond getting my ear, you got my heart.
My brother.
And so that's always remained. So now I love listening to you because my pastor, one of my pastors told me this. In fact, my bishop told me this. It's Bishop T.D. Jakes. He said, you got to every now and then surround yourself with people who don't think like you so they can challenge the way you think, so you can think at a higher level. And so you challenge me, and I appreciate that. And this freestyle flow of meditation, I'm sure it probably challenged some people. Did I get to that deep Zen place, or did I just was like on every word that this guy was saying, I'm waiting for the next punchline in the flow. Now, if those that are wise, you say, how does that intersect with what real meditation is? Meditation is being completely aware and saying, what is here? What's next? So open awareness meditation is looking at everything and taking it all in. And the ultimate side of it is saying, I am one with everything and everything is one with me. Not just because of me, I'm one with all things. The infinite creator created all things and I am one with those things, and I don't have any fight for any of them. That even goes for those Trumpers. It's like, okay, I'm connected to you. I want you to listen to me, and we'll listen to you. I want to listen to you. I want you to listen to me. Let's flow. And this is what I say to them. Bless you on your journey, because your journey is going to take you somewhere. Keep on living. My granddad used to tell me, keep living, baby. Keep on living. you keep on living, you're gonna keep on journeying, and you're gonna come to the place that you're supposed to come.
That's right.
And in that, man, I so celebrate you and your journey, man, because you got my heart. You forever fan, bro. Love
Same,
you,
bro. Love you, bro. You're the best. I appreciate you so much. And you have so much wisdom, bro. I check in on you all the time to see what you're up to. And every once in a while, I'm like, yo, man, get out of there.
Leave them folks alone. They're crazy.
And those people are crazy. But you were like, yo, no, I got some work to do still. And I love our relationship, man.
Yeah, I do too, man. I do too, man. Well, hey, bro, keep on doing what you're doing. You got so much in you, man, that the world needs to hear it. We need to hear it in books. We need to hear it in rhymes, flow, more albums, man. Please don't stop doing what you're doing. Please allow what you're developing, what you're contemplating, where you're journeying to come out, because we need you. We appreciate you, dog.
Thank you so much, my G.
All right.
Love you guys. Thank you for the
much love. All right, I'm gonna go and close this. Hold on, dumb man, and I'll holler at you just a second, Red Cloud. All right, people, love you much. Thank you for coming through. I hope you guys have a good one. This was a long one, but this was a good one. This is my man, Red. What can we say? Much love to everybody. All right, peace. All right, so let's go on and close that.